Hi, this video is a part 2 to my Disventure Camp Reanimated announcement video. In that video, I announced I'd be opening a multi-animator project where 42 different people could collaborate to reanimate the first episode of Disventure Camp, Meet Me at Tipiskaw. The slots in that video are currently closed. However, more slots are going to be opened up in this video. So, let's get into it. Alright, the announcement's been made. Hopefully that gets filled up in a month, however I doubt it. 2 days! We got more than enough people to sign up for this project within 2 days. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I also want to apologize for any disorganized communication I had when assigning roles. That's my fault entirely. I especially want to apologize to the 10 different people who wanted slot 15. You still have a chance to get your Tom Jake crumbs though. How, you might ask? My first announcement, and probably the one you're most excited for, is theme song slots. I thought it'd be unfair to have one person animate the entire theme song as a slot given its complexity, so I decided to split it up into 17 different slots. In the pinned comment below, I have included each of these characters, and you can reply to it saying which available character you want to claim. From here, you will reanimate said character's parts in the Disventure Camp theme song. Please make sure when submitting your animation, the character you've animated is on a solid color background, so that clips can be compiled together easily. Limitations on medium remain the same. You can get creative as long as you use your own original or edited work. I will say, try to stay truer to the original here in terms of movement. My non-animator artists, listen up! I need 3 lovely participants to help me draw the thumbnail for this final project. For this, I'll be splitting the original thumbnail into 5 separate parts. One part will be kept the same as the original because it looks cool, and the other part I will draw myself because I'm greedy. And the last 3 parts can be claimed by one of you to redraw. This one I will be the most strict on because it's one collaborative piece that has very few slots. Please keep the pose and proportions relatively the same so that each person's part will mesh well together. You don't have to try so hard that it affects your art style, but please keep that in mind. I will only accept 100% original art for these slots. No gotcha or character edits this time around. These will also be the only slots that aren't first come first serve, and I'll be specifically selecting people. However, the next section is the complete opposite in terms of strictness. So, most people are aware that Disventure Camp includes little promo cards in the middle of their episode that asks people to support their channel and Patreon, which includes little OCs of the Patreon members. I wanted to do something similar promoting the project and the people interested in it by having a completely open collaborative art piece to use for that card. All you have to do is draw or edit a half-body image of your persona or an OC, and I'll add it to the promo card. Be sure the pose is something like them waving or generally acting welcome or friendly to give to the promo card vibe. I have no specific limit on the amount of people who can join, though if I find the card is getting a little crowded, I'll include in the pinned comment that I won't be accepting any more submissions for this portion. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, so let's talk voice actors. I'll be omitting the original Patreon from this project because I don't think anyone would be interested in animating the original Patreon. However, I wanted to keep something similar for the vibes of the whole thing, so I decided to create a shoutout section. All participants in the project will get a special shoutout, and additional shoutouts will also be available. For more information on that, please check the community tab linked in the description. These shoutouts will be given by 5 different Season 1 Disventure Camp characters. You can audition for any of the Season 1 Disventure Camp characters, however, I'll only be choosing 5 for organization reasons. To audition, send me an email, DM, or post a video tagging me of you impersonating the character that you want to audition for. The specific lines I want you to do will be presented in 3, 2, 1... done an audition in the past for a different project of one of these characters, you're also welcome to just comment the link to that below. You also are allowed to audition for many different roles, but you won't be accepted for more than one. I will contact you if you got the role once the shoutouts have been closed. More information on your lines and how to send them will be given to you then. This next section is for a completely open invite slot. If no one is interested, I'm fine with doing this stuff myself, but I thought it'd be nice to extend the offer. If anyone in the Disventure Camp community is a backgrounds artist or assets artist that is interested in helping out with theme song, Patreon, and card backgrounds and assets, I'd really appreciate you reaching out and we can contact each other about this and work together to make this work. Now that that's all out of the way, let's get into submission information and some announcements for all of the slots. All slots that have been opened in this video will prioritize people who haven't yet claimed a slot. The submission process for all of the above slots will remain the same as the original slots, that being posting a video on YouTube or Twitter tagging me at PDevThePDev and using the hashtag DVCReanimated.
Editing PDev, forgot to mention the due date remains August 20th, except for the voice actors whose due date is August 5th.
And as always, please make sure to use your own original or edited work for these and steer clear of art theft or AI usage. Breaking the original art rules or far exceeding the due date after being contacted about it several times will result in you being terminated from the project. In general, please contact me with any further questions, and if I ever mess up in terms of hosting, don't be afraid to call me out. Now, finally, for some important announcements. The first and most important announcement is the mid-project check-in. On July 19th and July 20th, the halfway point of opening this project, I will be contacting everyone who hasn't submitted their slots about their progress. You are not required to have anything done at this point. This check is being done purely to see if people participating are still interested. This way, if you no longer want to participate in the project, I can offer the slot to someone else who is interested without making them scramble to finish it. I will do this again 2 weeks before the due date. And remember, it's not me rushing you to finish up. This is just to make sure that I don't end up with half of the episode having no participants. The second announcement, which I mentioned earlier, is the shoutouts. If you are interested in receiving a shoutout at the end of the Reanimated episode without participating in the project, check out the community tab post linked in the description. If you subscribe to the channel and repost that community post, you can comment the name that you want to be used in the shoutouts and it will be included. There's also a version of this posted on Twitter in the description, and it's pretty much the same exact concept, but if you want to do it on Twitter. Also, if you are a participant but want to add a funny name at the end, feel free to comment on those posts. The last announcement is that if you guys are interested, I'm thinking of creating a progress video after the Reanimated one comes out that includes animation and art progress for the participants, VA bloopers, and all of that sort of stuff in one video. This will also highlight you lovely participants even more because y'all deserve the love for the work that you did, and just a fun little behind the scenes moment. If you are interested, let me know and I'll set that up. Thanks so much for listening. I know it is a lot. Happy creating!